Right. Hello, everyone. Let's get started. So we are on lesson number 9. Actually, it is the last skill number 10. It is the last skill of reading session. Okay. And after that, we are going to do exercises and practice some questions, readings. Okay. Now let's go on. This reading skill net 10 is complete schematic tables. Let's see. Okay. Complete schematic table. In this section, you may be asked to complete a schematic table that outlines the key information from a passage, because this is a more complex type of question. It is worth more than a multiple choice question. Each question of this type will indicate how many points the question is worth. To complete this type of question successfully, you must be able to recognize overall organization of the information in the passage, including the major points and the critical supporting information. Now, let's look at the example. Before we look at the example, students, look at these beautiful creatures. And you know, these are dinosaurs, right? And probably all dinosaurs, they might belong to different periods, right? Like Triassic period, or Cretaceous period, or Jurassic period, right? But let's go on. Now, students, before we start, look at this creature. Look at this dinosaur, right? One of the members. Now, this is, students, pterosaurs. Pterosaurs. So you can guess that probably we are going to read about pterosaurs, right? Now let's go on. So there is a video, a short video from National Geographic. Let's watch it for you to have a good imagination, okay? Good thing. Let's start. Oh, sorry.
Much like today's birds, pterosaurs ruled Earth's Mesozoic skies, adapting to many different habitats, while their dinosaur cousins roamed below. But these were no birds. Pterosaurs were flying reptiles, and some were as big as fighter jets. Pterosaurs means winged lizard in Greek, and they were the very first vertebrates on Earth to take to the skies. The most well-known pterosaur is the pterodactyl. It was the first one discovered back in the 18th century, but since then, paleontologists have uncovered more than 200 different species, including pteranodons, which were quite large, and Quetzalcoatlus, one of the most massive pterosaurs of all. Named for the Aztec winged serpent god, Quetzalcoatlus had a wingspan of nearly 40 feet and likely soared through the skies hunting for baby dinosaurs below. Some, like Anuognathus, were the size of small birds and probably preferred to eat insects. With such a wide range in pterosaur size, there is ongoing debate over how some species were able to fly, but similarities in their wing structure and anatomy may offer clues. Pterosaur wings ran along their sides from shoulder to ankle, and each wing was held up and supported by an elongated digit. The first pterosaur ever discovered was actually named for this characteristic. Pterodactyl is a combination of the Greek words for wing and finger. Each pterosaur wing consisted of a tough membrane laced with blood vessels, fibrous cords, and muscles. And it has been theorized that the muscles could alter the shape of their wings in mid-flight, the same way a passenger jet might adjust its wings during takeoff and landing. Pterosaur fossils also suggest that even the largest species must have been relatively light for their size, because, much like birds, their bones were hollow. Hollow bones would have enabled even Quetzalcoatlus to soar. But not all pterosaurs could fly. In 2009, paleontologists found an enormous specimen in Transylvania that they nicknamed Dracula. At 11.5 feet tall, with a wingspan of 39 feet, it's one of the largest pterosaurs ever found. But the shape of its shoulders and wings suggests it probably couldn't get off the ground. With every new discovery, paleontologists are learning more about the nature of pterosaurs. But the hollow bones that enabled some of the largest pterosaurs to fly are also part of the reason their fossils are so often incomplete. And the full picture of a sky once ruled by reptiles has yet to be revealed.
Okay. This is okay. Now let's go on. Students, before we start the reading the example of this topic, I would like to work on pronunciation. Please, you can repeat after me. Okay, there. Now let's go on. Pterosaur. Okay, pterosaur. Pterosaur. You don't pronounce P, right? You just start from T. Pterosaur. So since it is plural, pterosaurs, right? Pterosaurs. Now this is remphoincoid. 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 Okay. Pterodactyloid. 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 All right. Triassic. 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 Cretaceous. 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 Okay. Now I would like somebody to read. Any hands? Come on. Please, students, don't hesitate. There is no one else. Okay. We are all here. Yanessa, Anna, yes. I want the host, please unmute Anna Gomez. Hello, Mr. Solomon.
Teacher, can you hear?
Yeah.
Can I start?
Yes, Anna,
teacher?
you are unmuted now. Yes.
Yeah, I can start.
Start, please. Yes.
Pterosaurs. The largest flying reptiles ever to exist were pterosaurs. 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 Yes.
Good.
These close relatives of dinosaurs with lightweight frames of hollow bone could have wingspans up to 40 feet, 12 meters, and could weigh up to 220 pounds, 100 kilograms. There are two kinds of pterosaurs. The earlier of two were the long-tailed and short-headed Rhamphorhynchoids. I think that's how you read
Yeah,
it.
rhamphorhynchoid.
Which first appeared in the Triassic period and had become extinct by the end of Jurassic period. The short-tailed and long-headed pterodactyloids appeared shortly before the rhamphorhynchoids disappeared and survived until the end of Cretaceous period.
Cretaceous, yes. Cretaceous.
Yeah. Cretaceous period. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Now let's go on. Okay, now, where is it? I hope I didn't skip. Okay. Now, students, this is the other screen where the answers are. Select the appropriate phrases from the answer choices and match them to the type of reptile to which they relate, right? 3 of the answer choices will not be used. This question is worth 2 points. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So 3 answers are incorrect, and there are 4 answers. So, students, what do you think? Looking back, look at a underlined sentence. Look at them, please. And this. Now, students, look at here. The passage discusses 2 kinds of pterosaurs. 2 kinds of pterosaurs. One is long-tailed and short-headed rhamphorhynchoids, which first appeared in the Triassic period and had become extinct by the end of the Jurassic period. From this, it can be determined that the rhamphorhynchoids had long tails and short heads, right? Long tails and short heads. And that they extinct from the Triassic period to the Jurassic period. So these are the 2 correct answers that describe rhamphorhynchoids. Okay? And the passage goes on to state that the short-tailed, where is it? The short-tailed and long-headed pterodactyloid appeared shortly before the rhamphorhynchoids disappeared and revived until the end of the Cretaceous period. From this and from the information about rhamphorhynchoids, it can be determined that the pterodactyloid had short tails and long heads, and extinct from Jurassic period, right, to the Cretaceous period. All right, let's go on. All right, now, sand dunes. Sand dunes. You know what sand dunes are, right? The right, the picture, these are the sand dunes. Let's read about it and let's do this exercise. Come on. Anyone else? Marcia. Yes, Marcia. Anna, you have read already. Please let's give some chance to other students. Yes,
Hi,
Marcia, please.
can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
hello,
hear me?
Marcia. I can
Can
hear
you hear me?
you.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Sand dunes. Sandy deserts contain enormous volumes of sand eroded from mountains and carried to the deserts by wind or water. The huge quantities of sand that make up sandy deserts are blown about into dunes of various shapes.